What's good, everybody? I hope you guys are all doing grand and this message reaches you in divine timing. With that being said, this message is going to be for my earth signs. Shout out to all my Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgos. I hope you guys are doing well. With that being said, this message is about ridding yourself of old ways, old habits, old thinking, the old beat to the drum that's not helping you move along, no longer gives you that same bob that it used to, that same motivation that it used to give you to go get these things that you desire. Okay, it's time to get rid of these things, and so that you can better align with your purpose and what needs to be done, the necessary steps that need to be taken, right, for you to reach this sort of quote unquote greatness. Not that you aren't great, my earth signs, you know you're great. But I feel like there's outdated ways now, right? You've outgrown patterns, behavior patterns, you've outgrown thought processes, you've outgrown environments, and this is no different. For me, it gives thoughts, right? It gives it will give mental clarity. Getting rid of old ways. Do my earth signs. Gosh, I don't want to question all these questions. I see questions, and I don't change. Earth signs. It's time for a change, like I said. New way of thinking, new way of moving. The old ways are outdated. That means they are expired, no longer to be used, okay? Best by this date type shit, okay? Flame of inspiration. Is that what you seek? To be inspired? To be motivated? Because I thought I just said that. It's time to make new decisions, change your thought process so that you can be more motivated. The path that you walk to, the beat of the drum that you currently move to, no longer motivates you. It no longer drives you. It no longer helps you to reach your destination. Right now, you're in a stagnant energy, and I feel this off balance. I feel the imbalance. I feel these doubtful thoughts. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. I feel these thoughts of doubt. Okay, when I said that already before we started to pluck cards, I said in the energy is that's what it feels like as collective earth signs. I was going to say air as collective, as the collective, right? Questioning your beliefs, as you should. As you should. This is probably what brought you here to me. It's like, yeah, I don't know. And I'm glad that you're here. Okay, questioning your beliefs is is a good thing. That's what you're supposed to do. Is this even right? Does it feel right? And the most important thing is that it feels right to you. And what feels right to you is not going to be what's right to everybody else. That's why I tell people all the time to go within. This is where you're going to find the answers. This is what resonates with your spirit. It's not everybody else's journey. This is not what resonates with everybody. What resonates with some, I look at people I deal with sometimes and I'm like, I would never do the things that you do. It's just like, we'll be different in this aspect because there are things that it would never cross my mind, and if they crossed my mind it was so easily blocked out by so many more positive things. It's just like some of those things I wouldn't think, I wouldn't say. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say because I wouldn't entertain them here, so they'll have no need to come out here or here, like me actually doing the things because I'm not giving it energy. Okay, questioning your beliefs, as I said, that's a great start, because we're conditioned, unfortunately, to move the way that we move and to approach things and respond the way that we respond. We're conditioned by relationships, by family, by our environment, by our friends. So questioning what it is that you believe, and make sure when you're taking these things and making them a part of who you are, right? That there are things that are credible, that make you feel good, okay? Because the most important thing is that it resonates with your spirit. As I said before, Jade Mountain. I got this card. I got this card not too long ago. Taking a moment to sit in what you believe, what you know to be certain, what you were taught to believe, what you were conditioned to believe, okay? And taking a moment to sit in all this. And like I said, sit through it and do keep the things that feel good and resonate to your spirit. You may not get the knowledge and the clarity on these things right now, but if they feel good to hear in here, then just know that along your journey, you're going to pick up. It's like, oh my gosh, I've been doing this for years and I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't even know how I was helping myself. All right. So keep those. The best magic is the magic that you create. I am the truth. Again, I say go within. My earth signs. Okay. I feel like you are already everything that you're looking for, right? And you're trying to obtain. But you've been conditioned by past relationships and situations, and again, your environment, to sort of put up this, I like to say, mask, or to put up this wall, right? And it blocks your light. And I'm looking at all this darkness here, right? Just so we're clear. And then this fire. Now, you see how this fire's behind her? I feel like the fire is behind her because it's sort of like you concealing your light. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like you conceal your light just a bit. Put them back in order there. Okay. Whew. Unconditional love and spring. I feel like, because I don't want to say whatever it is that you're inspired to change at this time, right? I hope that it's your mindset, because I see that's the thing causing you the most stagnancy in life right now. For me, is your mindset, my earth signs, okay? It's the way you're thinking about things that are making you approach your situations in a certain way because of the mentality that you have, all right? Don't be consumed by what you think you know, right? And so, ouch. And so consumed. Consumed is the word. Don't be so consumed by what you think you know. Do go out and do your research and find those credible sources. And again, the most powerful thing that you can do for yourself at this time, is to go within. Go within and ask yourself questions. Sift through this, what you were taught to believe, right? And why you approach things the way situations the way that you approach them. You say the things that you say, like sift through them at this time, my earth signs. It is time for a change of mindset to get rid of, okay? To be inspired to bring back that spark in your life to help motivate you. It's time for you to create a new rhythm, a new beat for you to dance to, for you to move to, for you to be motivated by, okay? Can I get a little bit of motivation for my earth signs? Creation. It's time for you to create a new beat of the drum, to create a new rhythm to move to create a new way of moving, period. Okay? Progress is at the bottom of the deck. And I want that for you. But I also feel this crossroads energy. At the end of the day, it is up to you. It's the power of free will of whether or not you see these things and you don't like what you see and you're ready to make a change. That's your power that you hold, that power to make that decision. I can't make that decision for you, my Capricorn, Tauruses, and Virgos. But when I could tell you, is that if you know that your mindset is affecting you at this time and causing you stagnancy, right, and uncertainties in your life and making you doubt your situations and where you could possibly take things, I need you to wake the fuck up and make the necessary changes so that you can be on your path to greatness. One more again. Can I get one more card? Motivation. Simple. On your path to greatness, 7, 8, 9. 9 is that number before we get to the 10, which is that completion. Okay, so like I said, almost there. We're on that way. We're on that way to enlightenment. Almost there. Okay. The 9 is almost there. It's time for you to make the necessary changes. Okay, to be a better version of yourself, to get better things, to attract better into your life. Okay, my earth signs. Can I get one more card for my earth signs to close out this energy? Almost done. One more card. Ferocity. Okay, I want you to be ferocious. As was Mackie and the Ferocious Beast. Okay, he wasn't so ferocious. But he wasn't so ferocious. And again, we talked about it could be this mask that you have learned to put on, this wall that you have put up to make you stronger, right? To protect you in ways. This ferocity is what's I don't want to say that it's keeping you safe, and I don't want to say that it's creating the stagnancy in your life, because it is. Because it is. I don't want to say it because it makes no sense. But that's exactly what's going on here. It's like this thing is causing blockages. It's like boom here, boom here, boom here. Okay, that's the type of energy that I feel like it's causing your stagnancy, because there's so many walls. Sometimes you don't know you're running into your own walls that you don't put up. I know earth signs, I struggle there all the time. However, you're not all that. You're not all that ferocious beast. Remember the ferocious beast, Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, he wasn't really so ferocious. He was just big and scary looking. You know, and you have that grr. Like I have that grr. You have that grr, earth signs. And it's giving changing into tapping a little bit more into that not so ferocious side, that more loving, that more nurturing side for most of you. And it's easy for us earth signs. We get and we're a little bullheaded, especially as Capricorns and Tauruses. You mean Okay, it's not good. It ain't always a good thing. Sometimes, yes, it has helped us get to where we are. It has helped us to make the best decisions moving forward. It has helped us to protect our energy and our peace. Okay, sometimes we do have to let the guard down just a tad bit so that we could level up. Because if we're boxed in, there's no room to grow. You know, like when you leave a plant in a small bucket, they start to die because the root system is underground, and as big as the top goes, the roots grow. So if there's no space for the roots, in return, the plant chokes itself out because it has nowhere to go. It wraps up and it withers and it dies. So we're not withering or fucking dying. We need room to grow. Therefore, Earth signs, I'm going to need you guys to make better decisions. I'm going to need you guys to think more positively about life. I'm going to need you guys to not be so pessimistic. And I'm going to need you guys to continue to question the things that you believe and what you say you stand for. And if you really stand for these things, then I'm going to need you to back that shit up with something. Stand on motherfucking business when it comes to your morals, principles, and values. Do you understand that shit? I hope so. With that being said, peace, love, and light to every single one of you guys. I hope I was able to give you what you needed. And until next time, be fucking great on purpose. Peace.